today's beauty periscope. My name is Morgan Schick. Welcome to Periscope if you are new. Welcome to my Periscope if you are not new. I love doing this because in my day I find a million things that I learned through and if you've heard this before, I'm sorry, but I was a Ford model for 25 years. I was not a supermodel, I was a catalog model, so every Spiegel, every JCPenney's, all that stuff that you guys got probably was in it. Sewing dresses and stuff like that. I was never a supermodel, so my curly frizzy hair, my terrible skin, I had to learn how to fix it myself. So I became a makeup artist. I had my own product line. I was the spokesperson for Laura Mercier for 3 years. I wrote a book, Simple Ways for Any Woman to Look Her Best. And that's really the genesis of everything I do on Periscope. I will get a lot of people saying, well, you know, can you do this eye makeup? Can you do that makeup? I can do all types of makeup. My priority is to teach you enough that every single day you look in the mirror and think you're getting more beautiful. You're not worried about turning whatever age you're gonna turn. I'm 51. I never thought, I actually never really thought about aging. I knew that I was learning everything I could do. I also knew that my personality was more important than what I looked like. I never thought I was the prettiest model. I just thought I'm gonna be the best model they've ever hired, and I'm gonna be super nice, and I'm going to respect everybody else's jobs. And I believe that every person on this planet needs to have a kingdom. They need, and I'm not talking like an actual kingdom, I mean, they need to feel special. We are all special. And so if I do my job really well, I make you feel special. And I think that's the best way to go through life, is to every single day allow somebody else to have the limelight, allow somebody else to have the sunshine, allow everyone around you to feel special. Thank you. Anyway, whatever. So today's beauty hack, as you can see, damn, I got some frizzy hair, right? So I always have my hair up. Why? Because it's frizzy. But I wanted to show you something that I taught myself when I was, thank you, when I was a model and I was in a rush to not make my hair look like, look at, it's almost like dreadlocks. It's so frizzy, curly. Oh. So what you do is you take 1 inch, the 1 inch around your hair, like this. Look, I'm just going 1 inch all the way around, right? This part I'm not gonna do. 1 inch all the way around your hairline, even in the back, right? And you're going to curl that 1 inch. So this part you're gonna put in a clip. And I like these clips by Dry Bar. They're really good, they don't tangle your hair. So you see this now, I just have like this 1 inch. So now you're gonna do this 1 inch with a curling iron. Now if you've got thin hair, you're going to use some sort of either a protectant or a spray that gives your hair some body. I think you should spray your hair while it's dry. I know some people don't believe that. They think that you should spray your hair wet, but I think if you want it to have that kind of bedheady look, if you spray it after the curl, it kind of gets crunchy. So if you spray it before the curl, and I will tell you I have 100, of course, I have 100 different products. I have regular old Allnet, I have Fido Defrisant in many different styles. I have this Fido spray protector. I have every mousse you could imagine. But I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Allnet, right? And I'm just gonna lightly get it in my hair, right? Because I want the sprays, I want the curls to stay, but to not look stiff. So I'm just giving it a little zhuzh. Okay, then you're gonna take your 1 inch, and around the face, I like to go under. You're gonna take your curling iron, you're gonna hold it as close to your face as possible, but don't burn yourself, that's not worth it. And you're going to curl under, and then the next one, remember you're just doing that 1 inch, you're going to curl the opposite way. Now, you're not gonna be a pro at this yet. You are speaking my language, girl. Thank you. You're not going to be a pro at this overnight. You're going to, this one's going to go out. So you're doing over, under, over, under. If you don't do it this way, you are going to get a tunnel. This is going to look like bedhead curls, right? And that's what we want. We want it to look, and then what's really cool about this is that you've done these curls. I'm gonna try and go as quickly as I can without burning myself, because, you know, it's not a life hack if you have to go to the hospital. It's actually the opposite of a life hack if you have to go to the hospital. And be careful of your ears. This takes some practice, and I will tell you, there are some new products. There is called, I think there's called the Hair Styler or something like that, Curl Styler. It's on Joyous. I got it from my youngest daughter for Christmas, and it pulls your hair in, and then there's also the other Curl Styler that pulls your hair in, and if your eye, like here, that gets a little treacherous for me, so I'm just gonna use a regular curl. But look, I'm already done with this side, right? I'm done with that side. So then you pull it through, look. Cool, right? Okay, then you go to the other side. You do not have to do a middle part. I actually can do either, but this very front one I do under, and then I kind of let it go because I don't want it to be too tight a curl. But do you see that if you were in a hurry, see, perfect. Ooh, bedhead, love it when it works the first time. If you're in a hurry, you want to do this because it gives you that like bedhead look, and then I'll show you what to do with the ends of the back. Because remember, hardly anybody's going to be noticing what the ends, you know, the back looks like. You really just want to have the front looking pretty fly. And remember, you're going front, back, front, back. You just have to remember what you did before. Sometimes I forget. But you get good at this. All right, so the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I decided I would do my hair and bring this up, is so people are asking me if I can do the sculpting or eyeshadows in other colors. And of course you can use other colors on your eyeshadows. The reason I keep showing you the basic makeup that I use, and I try to show you the sculpting so your eyes look bigger, so you get your lips to get to be the size that they really are, not what we think they are, is because I want to get you guys excited about your image, your makeup, your skincare. I want to make it so it's not so scary. A lot of women don't even do anything because they're so intimidated by what they see in the magazines, what they see on YouTube, what they see, you know, movie stars and supermodels. So when I'm showing you this crease look and the lips, that's just your basic thing that I want you to get really good at. And then you can do anything you want. You can do whatever event makeup that you love. It's not, I'm not saying you always have to do that. What shadows to use? All right, we're gonna go through this. I'm gonna show you. I'm almost done with my hair, but look, I did both sides. I'm gonna show you what shadows I use. I'm wearing a blue top today. We're gonna do blue. Because I'm showing you the basic makeup, but you, once you've got it down and you're not intimidated by makeup and skin and hair and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna do whatever you want. And I also really think that it's so much more fun when, whoops, I need to go under on that one. It's so much more fun when you feel that your makeup and skincare is just part of who you are. I do not think the greatest thing about me is what I look like. I happen to think the greatest thing about me is that I'm nice and I'm kind of a smart aleck. I don't know, maybe people don't think that's so great, but I'm generous. I want you guys to be prettier than I ever was. That is, I think, what my biggest, best trait is. All right, so wait, sorry. I'll go back to that soapbox. So this is my mess part of my hair, right? So all you do is take this in 2 parts, watch. It's like dreadlocks, it's such a mess, watch. I am going to just brush the bottom, look at that. Brushing the bottom, not doing anything with that messy top, right? And I'm going to curl the bottom. I don't care whether you curl it over, under. You're gonna leave it in for a few seconds so it really gets that curl. This is a very thick piece of hair. So we did all this, right? We did all the 1 inch all the way around, watch. So cool. Make sure you get it nice and there, so it's not frizzy. Oh shoot, my doorbell's ringing. Okay, watch. This one, doorbell's gonna have to wait. I mean, it's so frizzy. I'm gonna go under. Oh, thanks you guys. Some days, you know what? Some days you feel pretty, some days you don't. Today was not really a particular pretty day, but I have a meeting this afternoon and I just said, you know what? I'm gonna do my 5-minute hair hack. All right, leave it for a few seconds. Okay, I have to go get the door. So you know what? I'm gonna come back to you, Periscope, and I'll finish up my eyeshadows, but the UPS guy will not leave my package. I love you.